Welcome into our first edition of Maverick Hockey Quick Hits this season. I'm Rob Clark, joined alongside Minnesota State head coach Luke Strand. Coach, very exciting summer for the program. Huge ad for the Mavericks with last year's leading scorer for the Gophers, Rhett Pitlick, coming into the program. What are your initial impressions of Pitlick?
I mean, Rhett's a real deal player, no question on that part. He's an exciting guy to watch, and the fans will grab onto that right away. It's pretty electric, makes a lot of stick plays. He's got a lot of experience under his belt. He's been put in big game situations along the way, and we look forward to all of those pieces maybe rubbing off on the guys, and vice versa. Our guys rubbing off on him with the way, with the culture, with the standard, with the expectations, and I think the match has been very good and well received by our guys. It's a credit to, I think, our team members to accept a guy at a time. Then everyone's trying to pole position for a job, and they're putting one on the hook for themselves.
Pitlick, not the only addition to the program over the off season. There's a lot of new faces. What is the chemistry like when you're talking about so many new guys in some different places and just trying to get them all to gel here for week one?
Yeah, it's the off season for us, the summertime spent. They're in the gym. They're spilling sweat with one another, spend a lot of time with one another. That part's good. I think when you get into this camp setting and the stretch, it's duration of it. You're fighting for a job, but at the same time you're encouraging one another to do their best. It's probably the one of our better parts of our team and our way is how they take care of one another. So the new guys have come in pretty seamlessly. They're you're going to see some new faces and roles, and you're going to see some previous returning guys that we need them to elevate and be ready to take on a new challenge for themselves.
What did you really like from the team scrimmage this last week as everybody ramps up for a huge non-conference series against Michigan?
Yeah, I thought we did a good job of putting some, tying the knots and putting some things together, offense to defense and transition-wise. You're looking for, there's going to come a time when the other team's got a different jersey on, and I think there's another elevation of what you want to do against one another. So I thought we were disciplined in the idea we took care of each other, but we were still competitive at it. So I think you'll see a lot of stick skill. We'll make some, our plays. I'm just happy for our guys. The condition we're in is good, and at the same time, we're getting pretty close to healthy, which is huge.
How big is it to have an opponent like Michigan and go on the road to Ann Arbor right away to start the season to really kind of set the tone?
Yeah, coming into the job, the UNO series was something that we added right away after playing exhibition last year. The NODAC series is something that was already in place. But then to get Michigan, a Big Ten opponent, to get Merrimack, a Hockey East opponent, it was important for us. I think pairwise, and I think other blends, they're going to play a tough schedule themselves. So, and then to go on the road, it's an extra moment for us to get together, bond, be close, go into a hostile place that we got to stay together and be a band of brothers. And again, I can't say it enough for our guys. Like, that's an exciting time for a player to look left and right of you, finally with the same jersey on instead of going against an opponent versus each other.
Really looking forward to that matchup. And before we go, Coach, I want to talk about what this team has been doing away from the ice. We see you guys out at Miracle League every week volunteering. How important is it for you and this entire program to be so involved in the Mankato community?
Well, it's major important. I think it's growth. It's growth for our guys. We get a chance to go spend our time with those athletes at Miracle League, and I think there's a reality check for our guys, like the poor me's, the victims. Get it out of your brain, because there's guys and athletes out there that they're working their tail off to become the star that they see and believe in. And if we can be a mentor to those guys, and that's a huge attribute. But us playing and being people outside the boards, it only makes us better when we play. We'll continue that grind. I know we're going to do a huge food drive and for Echo Food Pantry and donation-wise over the year, and it's for us. It's a great way. It's an unbelievable place here. We want to make sure we give back.
And that's not always the side of athletes that people really get to see. So just being able to be around the guys. What is something that maybe you could share about this locker room and just who they are as human beings?
Well, the one thing, like, you ask for a volunteer, and it's not one. It's all of them. We're turning people away to. So that part of their connectivity to one another, I just believe that they know, like, every person that's been here, the hockey is incredible, the facility, all of those pieces, but they get embraced by the community, they get taken in. They know that sense of urgency to give back. I think this group is special in the idea of that part has been instilled in them. We're lucky it's year 2. They know where I stand on it, and they're definitely following suit and actually taking the lead in some regard. It's pretty awesome.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining me, Coach. We'll see you next time on Maverick Hockey Quick Hits.